Hi, boys and girls. For today's writing assignment, we're going to continue with the idea of generating ideas, right? So, for example, when your teacher or myself asks you to do a writing assignment, you often will sit there and say, I don't know what to write about. And last week, when we were talking about our personal narratives, remember those are true stories about ourselves, that one of the strategies we used was to come up with a person that was important to us. Well, today we're going to come up with a new strategy. So in your notebook, all right, I want you to go, you should go to the first page that you have that the title on it should say generating ideas. All right, your first page should already have this part here, generating ideas. And we had spoken already, number one was about important people. And today, our second strategy is going to be a turning point. I'll explain what a turning point is. A turning point is going to be maybe the first time that you did something or the last time you had done something. And I'm going to ask you to write down what number two is right there. You can always pause this video if I talk and I'm talking too much and so forth. So if you don't already have what's up top where it says generating ideas, please write that. Make sure you have under number one, important people. And number two, you should be writing down today, turning point, first, last time. Okay. So now, remember, you could always pause that. We want to brainstorm, right? We know, just like last time when we came up with important people and small moments, we came up we brainstormed different things to help us. So let's think of some first times. What have you done for the very first time? Well, for me, I know we had our first day of school, right? That's something I could definitely write about. Excuse me. First day of school. All right. So that was one thing. And now you have to think for yourself. What are some other things that you've done for the very first time? Well, maybe you remember the first time that you rode a bike. Maybe you remember the very first time that you did something. Like maybe for me, I remember the first time I went skiing. All right. What's another first that you have done? Maybe even the first time that you played a new game for the very first time. But other turning points, other things that we could think about in our lives are not always just firsts, but they're also lasts, right? What did you do for the last time? All right. Maybe you think about the last day of school last year. That was definitely different. Right? Maybe you know the last time you went somewhere. Like for me, I remember the last time that I went to Walt Disney. And or maybe you remember the last time or the last day of summer break. Now remember, these are all just ideas that I'm coming up with. You are going to brainstorm the first time you did something, or the last time that you did something. And I'm going to give you a moment to do that. So you should pause the video and in your writer's notebook on a new page, all right, probably 2 pages or 3 pages away from where we took our last note, you should be brainstorming first or turning points, right? Your title of that page could be turning points. So pause the video, do that. Okay. And now that you come back, your next goal is to choose one, right? Out of all these that you have, and maybe you had some trouble doing that, but that's okay, right? But you came up with one, and you're going to decide one that you are going to write all about, right? Maybe the first day that you did something, the first time you did something, the last time you did. Choose one of these brainstorming ideas, and I want you to write all about it. Think of it as your small moment, your turning point, your personal narrative or true story of yourself, and write everything you can about just that point. All right, boys and girls, if you have any questions, remember you can shoot me a message. I will not get back to you immediately because I am in school. However, I will get back to you if you have a question. All right, boys and girls, I'll see you soon. Bye.